Alright, today I have a lantern that I'm going to be unboxing and assembling and putting it together, and I'm also going to be using olive oil as the fuel for this lamplight. Right here, it's a lamplight, the original oil lamplight. It says a household necessity, great for emergency lighting, everyday ambiance. And I'm going to go ahead and unbox this, but before I do it, it says, be prepared with Lamplight oil lamps. Easy to use, reliable, a household necessity during power outages, so it says. And I'm just going to go over the brief instructions for this. You'll want to read all of this, including the important part down here that they say you should read before using this product. I'm just unboxing it and putting it together, in my opinion. So read the instructions. All right, so it says unscrew the fill cap at the top of the lamp before using a counterclockwise motion. So I'm just going to open this up first. And pull this out. All right, so I have this out right here. So here is the lamp, and it says unscrew the cap to fill the top. Where it says unscrew the fill cap at the top of the lamp base using counterclockwise motion. So that's what I'm going to do first. I'm going to go ahead and unscrew this using a counterclockwise motion. Unscrew that, and this is where the fuel goes. It says fill oil lamp base with ultra pure lamp oil or medallion lamp oil. Do not fill above the line. There is the fill line that is right here. Getting closer so you can see that. So it says do not fill above this line. All right, so I won't fill above that line. Now it says to use these, and if you're doing this, you should absolutely use the oils that they say to use. However, I am going to use extra light olive oil. It's the mild version right here, Signature Select. And the reason why I'm using this is because I want to use more organic based oil as opposed to petroleum based. So I'm using extra light olive oil. And the reason why I use extra light instead of extra virgin olive oil is because this will burn cleaner because it has a lot of things, impurities, or a lot of things removed from it through the refining process. So that's why I use extra light in flavor, mild olive oil, or just regular olive oil. It's generally the cheaper olive oil burns the cleanest because it doesn't have a lot of material inside of that. So I'm going to fill this up. Now, I'm going to open this olive oil. All right, so open it up. And I'm going to pour it inside of that. But before I do it, I'm going to use this right here. Sometimes you may want to use a funnel, or if you are really good with pouring things, you could just pour it straight from the bottle. However, I'm going to use this funnel or this right here. I'm not putting it on right. Let's see if this comes off right here. Let's see if this fits in. This is kind of loose. I don't know if this is going to work, but all right, so maybe this idea is not the best idea to use that. See if I could take this off somehow. No. So I'm going to try to see if I can pour it in here using my athletic ability. So I'm going to fill this up. It says do not fill above the line. Let's see where it's at right here. It's not above the line yet, or not close to it. Just put a little bit more inside of this. A little bit more. All right, so I have that in there, and I'm going to go ahead and put the cap back on. Then I'm going to go ahead and screw this back into place. And it says allow wick to soak for 15 minutes. Okay, and what it's doing is the wick is going to absorb the olive oil. And they say 15 minutes because it allows time for the wick to become saturated with the oil. Make sure that this is on properly. I'm going to go ahead and put this right in here. See, the wick right here is dry right here, but in time, the oil will come up inside of that, and I can get to lighten it. So I'm going to let this soak. I'm looking at the bottom of it. Looks like part of it is already getting soaked. So what I may do, I'm not saying I will do this, but what I may not do is not wait the entire 15 minutes for the video purposes, because it is definitely starting to absorb upwards. Let's see if I do this a little bit more. Yeah, I may not wait 15 minutes for the video, sake of the video purposes, because it looks like it's absorbing fast. So I'll put the wick all the way down in there. And so I don't think I'll have to wait the entire 15 minutes, but if you're doing this, you should definitely wait the 15 minutes. But because I'm doing it for video, I'm going to actually not wait 15 minutes. I think I could wait maybe about couple minutes and it will be fine. So what I'm going to do is, it says allow the wick to soak for 15 minutes. Adjust the wick height to be even with the wick guide tube. Press the lever inside. Press lever on side to expose wick. Not exactly sure what. Oh, hold on. What is this? Oh, it raises this up. Ooh, what was that? It's pretty cool. All right, so it says, let's see how much is soaked up yet. Not all the way, but it's going up there. Maybe if I do something like this. To accelerate the process. Now, you don't do this. I'm doing this because for video purposes. So it's kind of soaked. And so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put oil. Yeah, the bottom part of it is soaked. So what I'm going to do is on the upper part of this, I'm just going to accelerate the process by putting oil on this part right here. I'm not going to wait the entire 15 minutes. I'm going to do this right here. Now, you should not do this. I'm doing this for video purposes. All right, so I have this. Get it soaked a little bit more. Put a little bit more on there. And it's pretty much soaked on the top upper half right here. So once I've done this, I'm going to put it on right here. And then I'm going to actually it's soaked right now. Put enough oil on it. And just clean up any excess oil. That's what I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the wick back in just to make sure. I'm going to press this lever, put it down. And so what I'm going to do to expose, I'm going to put it up to just the level. And then there's a lever right here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to press this, and it locks into place. Once you lock it, put it all the way down. And then I'm going to go ahead and light this. So I have a lighter right here. And let me get down closer so you can see this a little bit better. I'm going to light this wick. So lit it, and now I'm going to put this down. And then I can adjust. It ignited and it's lit. And what I can do now is I can adjust the flame once it gets going. All right. Pull this up right here. It says product becomes hot when lamp is lit. So all of this right here will get hot. The exhaust is at the top of this right here. It goes out right there. And it says simple to set up and snap to refill. So you refill it down here when it's not lit. Make sure you read the instructions. It says keep the oil at least 1 inch above the bottom of the wick. So it has to be at least 1 inch above the bottom of the wick. That's what it's saying. So read the instructions. Absolutely read the instructions so you know exactly how to do this. This is just showing you how I do it for video purposes. Now, I hope this video was helpful. This is the Lamplight, the original oil lamp. Thanks a lot for watching.